What is up, Black Ice Guild? It's your guild master Trixie Lavender. Welcome back to week 3 of the Black Ice Draft League. Today we have the Denver Nuggies, led by Joker, battling Boca Raton Raticates, led by Dummy. Let's not waste any time and jump into the battle. Okay, Joker is using Meowscarada, Charizard, Clefable, Milotic, Scizor, and Raichu. Dummy is using King Gambit. Pikachu is actually using Pikachu! Kangaskhan, Liepard, Basculegion, and Arbok. And if it sounds like I'm tired, I am. So Dummy joked about bringing Pikachu. I did not think he was serious, so I hope we see it. Otherwise, like, these two players don't really have much strategy as much as just pure offense. Which, depending on the opponent, is effective. Joker being 0-3, or 0-2, and Dummy being 1-1. We'll see if Joker gets his first win or not. Liepard and Kangaskhan, Clefable and Charizard. Liepard might not see much play in any format, but here we can see some fun stuff. I'm pretty sure it gets Fake Out. Most cats get Fake Out. Obviously, we know Kangaskhan gets Fake Out, so we might just see it double Fake Out. What we do see is Charizard X coming out. And using Protect. Does not want to lose the little amount of HP. We see 2 Protects. Do we see the 2 Fake Outs? Liepard used Fake Out, and Kangaskhan went for the Fire Punch. Not the Fake Out. That is very unexpected. Now, Joker has the advantage of, scouting, but he can't protect reliably. And we see the Kangaskhan Mega Evolve. Clefable going for Follow Me, going to direct any incoming attacks. Liepard going for the Sucker Punch, but it has to fail. Not that it matters, because both targets were not. Kangaskhan going straight for the last resort. That is going to hit the Clefable down to 36. Procking the Citrus Berry. Hitting again. Bring it down to 46%. Without that Citrus Berry, I'm not sure it would have survived. Yeah, and my dog is very excited about that Citrus Berry, I guess. Bro, it is very late. Please stop barking. Protect again from the Clefable. Ooh, Encore! I guess Joker forgot that Liepard has Prankster. And if Dummy doesn't take care of that Charizard very soon, that Charizard is going to wreck. Oh, it doesn't even need to. It's down. If your opponent has Prankster, do not set up. Lessons learned. Setting up is also very risky in doubles. Scizor coming out, and of course threatens the Liepard, but we saw the Kangaskhan has Fire Punch. I don't think Scizor can take that. So it would have to use Bullet Punch because it's going to be outsped and knocked out. And we might even see the Liepard going for Encore. Onto the Clefable, just as I thought. And now, Clefable has no choice but to use Protect. And as we see, it fails. Going for the Bullet Punch, doing some pretty decent damage. And now we see the Fire Punch. It doesn't even need the second hit. Meowscarada coming out, but it's not gonna be doing so well against that Fire Punch. Terror. Yeah, my dog is very upset about Fire Punch. Does not like it, I guess. Fable still locked in, goes for Protect, but gets it off this time. Flower Trick onto the Liepard. Probably should have gone for the Kangaskhan. Because now Kangaskhan's going for the Fire Punch. Once again, does not need a second hit. And Meowscarada goes down. And now we see Basculegion out. Between Basculegion and Kangaskhan, I don't think Clefable's going to be doing much. And the Protect fails. Aqua Jet wasn't necessary. Last Resort from Kangaskhan, finishing off Game 1. Okay, Game 2. We saw Joker falling for, well, Encore Trap. The battle could have turned out very different, but he also knows that Kangaskhan has Fire Punch, which threatens two of his biggest threats. So I think we can probably assume he's not bringing at least one of them, if not both. Okay, let's see how they've changed. Liepard and Kangaskhan once again. And Milotic and Meowscarada. Now, as we saw, Kangaskhan does not have Fake Out. It just has Last Resort and Fire Punch. Crazy that Last Resort is even really used, since it only works if you've used all other moves. We see Kangaskhan going straight for the Mega Evolution. I'm not sure how I had a hard time saying that. Flower Trick onto the Liepard, bringing it down to 1 HP with a crit. Of course it was a crit, it always crits. It's Meowscarada. I know this. Focus Sash kicking in. Knock off. Ooh, that is a move I have not seen in doubles in a while. Fire Punch once again. Not even caring. Now maybe we could see an Icy one. No, we see the Scald. Do we get the burn? No, we don't. Oh, Joker really needed that. Raichu coming in. Now Raichu gets Fake Out, which it could do onto the Liepard. But I think the best course of action would actually be for the Zap Cannon onto Kangaskhan and just take it out. Or even go for the Protect and maybe go for an Icy Wind. Dummy withdrawing Kangaskhan and choosing Basculegion. Now at this point, Basculegion does not get any boost to Last Respects, but it's still a big threat without that move. Liepard going for the Sucker Punch, bringing it down to just, 19%. Raichu going for the Focus Blast, but it does not affect Basculegion. Scald onto the Liepard, taking it out. Now, I'm not entirely sure who is faster between Basculegion and Raichu. Obviously, Raichu is faster, but Basculegion often runs Choice Scarf. Arbok! Not a Pokemon I expected to even see in Team Preview, never mind the actual battle. Getting off the Intimidate, but these Pokemon don't care about Intimidate. And Joker, it seems, does not care about competitive. The superior ability of Milotic, choosing instead for Marvel Scale, or I don't know if it has a third ability. Because it has competitive, why would you use anything else? Only Bacon knows. And Bacon's not telling. Right, you're going for a Protect. Arbok going for Sucker Punch, failing. Flip turn onto the Protect. Milotic going for a Recover, unexpected, but effective. It is now decent health. Still not a major threat, but I'm not sure Basculegion can really threaten. Zap Cannon taking out Basculegion. It is not Scarfed. Arbok going for the Coil. Are we going to see a Gunk Shot? Scald, do we get the burn? Once again, we don't see it, but I think Joker, once again, would really like that burn. Kangaskhan coming back out. Now Joker is in the lead. And Kangaskhan is not threatening with a Fake Out. So that Raichu is going to go first, and it's going for the Focus Blast onto Kangaskhan, taking it out. And at this point, I think it's safe to say we are going to see a Game 3. Gunk Shot onto the Milotic, taking it out. A +1 Gunk Shot from Arbok. It hits hard. Arbok isn't good. But in these situations, yes it is. Now if the Switch could stop doing that, that would be nice. Maybe there's a sleep timeout in the settings. I should turn that off. Scizor and Raichu versus Arbok. I mean, it's at +1 and it could learn Earthquake. That's not enough, but maybe. Bullet Punch. Doing an amount. And Zap Cannon finishing off the Arbok. And we are once again going to a Game 3. Joker may have lost both matches in Week 2, but he is now going for the second Game 3. Starting Game 3. It's only the second time so far, and both times have been battles with Joker. Will Joker turn this around, or will he just be the one person who can lose, but still make it to a Game 3? Which definitely counts for something, even if he loses, right? Now, I would personally really like to see Pikachu actually be used here. I don't know what Pikachu will do. Something. Maybe. But I want to see Pikachu versus Mega Pikachu. Okay, are we sticking with the same leads or are we changing? Dummy going for Liepard and Arbok. Milotic and Scizor. Intimidate. Scizor does not appreciate that, but without the threat from Kangaskhan, Scizor can bug bite the Liepard and bring it down to low health and then just smack it with a bullet punch. Knockoff hitting the Milotic. We don't need leftovers around here. Arbok going for the coil. And we saw how threatening that was. Going for the Scald onto Liepard. Getting the burn! I'm not sure. It doesn't even matter because he was going for the Brick Break. I would have thought Bullet Punch, but Brick Break works too, I guess. And now we see the Kangaskhan come out, and we can safely say Dummy's coming out turn 2 on top. Unless Joker can do something. But Milotic is slow and going to take a +1 Gunk Shot with perfect accuracy after the coil. Kangaskhan is going to outspeed and hit Scizor with a Fire Punch. Just like that, doesn't need a second attack. Scizor goes down. Gunk Shot. Milotic is not taking that. And it too goes down. I don't know what Joker could have done, but whatever he could have done, he didn't do it. Raichu and Meowscarada. I'm not sure these are the right choices, but maybe. Maybe. Meowscarada does outspeed Kangaskhan. And it's like the only cat that doesn't get Fake Out. To be fair, it doesn't need it. That would... I don't think Meowscarada needs that buff, but I think it might be the only cat without Fake Out. Which is odd, it's a magician. You'd think it would get Fake Out. That's like their whole shtick. Mega Raichu, or rather Mega Pikachu. And I really want to see... We see the Zap Cannon doing some very heavy damage, getting the paralysis. But do we get... Oh, we're not going to see it. We're gonna just go for the Flower Trick. Taking out the Kangaskhan. Are we going to see the Pikachu? That is what I want to know. Gunk Shot onto the Raichu. I don't think it's taking it. It is not. Even if we do see the Pikachu, it's not going against the Mega. And we don't see it anyway. The only thing we can hope for... Maybe I just missed it, but I don't think Meowscarada had Protein, so that's not going to be super effective. It is not! And we see the Flower Trick. That is the wrong target. Sure, we take out the Bastion Legion, but... What are you going to do about Arbok? It's got a Gunk Shot. That's game. Ooh! And the life orb almost took it out. Gunk shot, taking out Meowscarada. And that is the end of game 3, with Dummy winning this round. Joker may have lost every single round so far, but again, the only one to make it to a game 3. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to stay up to date on events. Join the Discord server if you want to participate in future events or just chat with the guild. Okay, bye!